Hey everyone, Greeno here on yet another glorious summer day down here in Dorset. As you can see, stood outside McDonald's. Now I know I did a McDonald's video recently where I compared their double Big Mac to a Burger King double cheeseburger, and I promise this is going to be the last McDonald's video for a little while on the channel, hopefully anyway. But what we are here for today is they've brought back the 3 for £3 menu. So I think there's 8 different individual items on this menu, and if you order any 3 of them, you pay just £3. I'm going to order the lot. We've got to try everything, haven't we? I have actually got the Green Angel with me today. We don't see her very often on the channel, but she is here. She might make a very brief appearance, who knows? But she's going to help me eat some of this stuff, that's for sure. So, let's get inside and see what we can get ordered. Well then guys, everything ordered, everything received. Now, there's only 8 things on the deal at the moment. So when you're ordering 3 for £3, it means you've got to order extra, doesn't it? So we've got some extra fries here. But let me run you through everything that we've got. So there's a Mayo Chicken, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, some McNuggets, some veggie dippers, fries, an apple pie, and a side salad. That's everything that's on the menu. Also, because it's the McDonald's 50th birthday celebrations at the moment, if you spend more than £4, you get a free donut. So we got all of this stuff and a free donut as well to go through. So I had better get on with it. Obviously, we all know what most of these items kind of taste like, so I'll rattle through it fairly quickly, hopefully. Right, we'll start with the fries. We all know what Mackie D's fries are all about. Unless they've just come out of the fryer, they're a bit hit and miss, aren't they? So let's see, they don't feel the warmest. Yeah, they're not. They're already cold. Nicely salted though, and not gone quite as soggy as Mackie D's chips sometimes do. They're just okay. Let's go with a veggie dipper. So this is an item that probably a lot of people don't have because it's not one of the more popular items on the menu, I don't suppose. We might have a bit of sauce with that, maybe some sweet and sour sauce, and get that opened up. So I'll just try it as it is first. It's kind of like a crispy crumb coating on there, a bit like a fish finger would have. In the middle, some veggies in a little sauce. I'm not quite sure what the flavour is. It's got a little bit of spice to it. It's actually not that bad. A bit of chilli, there's some sweet corn and stuff in there, a bit of tomato. That's actually okay. But because of the flavouring in there, we're not going to go with a sweet and sour dip with this one because that would just be weird. It's almost like a sort of tomatoey, spicy Italian kind of flavour, maybe a little bit Mexican. So, well, that's an interesting little item. I'd say 2 of those for £1. Chicken nuggets. Now we all know what Mackie D's nuggets are like, don't we? A little step up on Burger King's, nowhere near as good as anything from KFC. So we'll stick that into the sweet and sour dip, just to give that a try. It's a bit like having a chicken ball from the Chinese, isn't it? Nice and warm, the nuggets. Crispy batter coating. The filling is pretty bland, obviously the chicken. But the sauce is okay. More sweet than sweet and sour, I would say. But not the worst. Okay, we've done the dippers, we've done the chips, we've done the nuggets. Let's move on to the burgers. Hamburger first. This is just a bog standard hamburger. I've not amended it in any way. Normally if I'm ordering from Mackie D's, I will ask them to remove the onions, but I thought we'll just go with it as is today. So in there, it's just one thin little patty, a little bit of onion in there. Not much onion actually, and some gherkin and ketchup and mustard. So this is going to be a fairly bland affair, I'd have thought. It's not so bad actually. The ketchup and mustard in there is quite nice. I've got a little bit of that pickle. The patty and the bread are pretty flavourless, if I'm honest. But it is what it is. Is it as good as a Chris Higgett £1 burger? Probably not. It was actually decent for the money. But yeah, this is just the thing you get in like a kid's Happy Meal, isn't it? Slight upgrade from that is the cheeseburger. So should be pretty much exactly the same as the hamburger, just with some cheese in it, which is obviously going to make it slightly better, slightly gooier, slightly tastier. Exactly that. The cheese in the middle, at least, is nicely melted. Good amount of sauce in this one. Is it better than the hamburger? Yes, it is. Right. Mayo chicken now. Oh, this is all falling apart. This has not been very well constructed at all. I have got the bottom part of a burger. I have got the top part separately. So, effectively, this is just a big chicken nugget, isn't it, in here? Bit of lettuce in there, some mayo on what appear to be very similar buns to what you get on the hamburger and the cheeseburger. Let's give this a taste. So the lettuce in there actually gives a nice little bit of crunch. A reasonably healthy portion of mayo in there. Again, the burger or the nugget, effectively as it is relatively bland. But as a little snack burger that's basically cost me £1, I don't think that's too bad. Onto the salad. Now, I don't think I've ever ordered a side salad in McDonald's before, because why would you? So in here we have 1 slice of tomato, 2 slices of cucumber, a little bit of lettuce and some red onion. Now this does come with a balsamic dressing, and there's a lot of that actually for such a small little salad. There's a load of dressing. Let's just put a little bit on and see how it goes. There we go. So I've used probably about 1/4 of that packet, and I think that's plenty. So let's just tuck in. It looks, in fairness, nice and fresh. Yeah, the lettuce is nice. I think this is what they call Batavia lettuce. And that's okay. Again, the cucumber looks like it's been freshly cut. There's quite a lot of onion in the salad. And as regular viewers will know, I'm not a big fan of raw onion, but we'll try a little bit. It is red onion, so it's a little sweeter than white onion would be. Do you know what? It's not bad. It's a little side salad. I don't think you can really complain, although how are you supposed to eat this piece of tomato without a knife being available? You just got to nibble at it, I guess. Overall, not bad. Savoury items, yeah, we know what a lot of them are, and they just are what they are, aren't they? Obviously just a little bit discounted with this 3 for £3 deal. Time to try the apple pie though. There we go. Told you she was here. Wave to the camera, Greenager. Right, as I mentioned, time now to move on to the sweet items. We actually did finish eating the savoury ones first, because I remembered the apple pies are normally thermonuclear temperatures, aren't they? So I thought, it's best to let it cool down a little bit. We'll eat the burgers, we'll eat the fries, that sort of thing. So, McDonald's apple pie, bit of a classic, isn't it? It's in a sort of pastry case. They deep fry it. It's not healthy in the slightest. Probably the least healthy apple product available in the world. But it should be tasty, shouldn't it? As long as they haven't put any cinnamon in. I don't think they ever put cinnamon in these, but we'll see. Can't taste any. Nice crispy coating on there. All bubbled up from being fried. The inside now is not so hot you can't eat it. I mean, it is what it is. But again, for £1, it's quite a nice little sweet ending to the meal. Maybe there is a touch of cinnamon. I'm starting to pick it up now that I'm getting more of the sauce. But it's not overpowering at all. Not bad. Right, I'll move that out of the way. And we'll go on to our freebie. Like I said earlier on, it's the 50th anniversary of McDonald's being in the UK, I think, not just anywhere around the world. And as a promotion around that, they're doing a free little donut, a birthday cake donut. So you can see here, it's all iced. There's little hundreds and thousands and bits and bobs on the top of it. And I believe it's, even though it's a ring donut, it should have a jam filling, which I guess must be kind of hard for them to do, because normally you need a whole donut to be able to inject the jam into it, but we'll see. Let's give it a go. It's a sticky affair. There is indeed jam in the middle of it. See if I can pull this apart and show you. And there you go, cross section there. It's really sweet. Like I said, we have jam in the middle, icing on the top, plus like sugar strands, hundreds and thousands. That's really sweet. I can feel myself getting diabetes as I eat it. But you know what? As a freebie, you can't go wrong, can you? Right, so let's just sum that up pretty quickly. I think the savoury items, not bad at all. The side salad was quite a nice surprise at how fresh and tasty it was. The veggie dippers weren't bad at all either. And the burgers, well, you know what you're going to get with them. They're just the savour menu ones. They're okay, they just are what they are, aren't they? And a small portion of fries is a small portion of fries. Shame they weren't red hot, because then they would have actually been tasty. On the sweet side of things, obviously we had the apple pie, which is a McDonald's classic, and I got that free donut, so you can't really complain. Every single item we had today was £1, apart from that, which was free. So, is it decent? I mean, it just is what it is, isn't it? It's just, it fills a hole. It's never going to be a gourmet experience, is it? But to get 3 items for £3, I mean, you could just get those 3 burgers, for example. Don't have to get any fries or anything, if that's what floats your boat. You know, 8 different options. It would have been nice if they could have put a little ice cream in there, particularly given how hot it is today. One of the mini McFlurries or something, if that had been as part of the meal. Yeah, that would have been a good option, and one I would have taken, definitely. But overall, it's decent value for money for what it is. Right, so if you've enjoyed this little video looking at the 3 for £3 menu here at McDonald's, don't forget to click a thumbs up on there for me. It does help with the channel. And if you're new around here and you enjoy what you've seen, you want to consider clicking the subscribe button, dinging your little bell for notifications, and that way you won't miss anything that comes up the channel. Right, that's it from me for now. I will catch you next time.